Go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your show, Minuto Extra, with one of your hosts, Coach Daniel. And with me is,
Mr. Lovo, Hala Madrid.
yes, Salah Madrid all the
Hala
way.
Madrid, everyone. Ooh,
Happy 4th of July for everybody.
yes.
Everyone's going to celebrate tomorrow night. Make sure you're safe. Remember, coronavirus is still out there, so hey, don't party too hard.
Wear
a mask.
a mask, guys. Come on. Everyone that's going to John Carlos's party better wear a mask. If not, you are morons. Coach, we have
better.
Coach, we have like a lot of things to talk about this week. A lot of news. A lot of things happened this week. But first, let's start it off with the Premier League. Lay it on us, man.
The best league in the world. So we're gonna start with Tuesday's match between Brighton Hove Albion, I think that's how you pronounce it, against Manchester United. So all the United fans, including yourself, you guys have been waiting for this moment, for the moment that Paul Pogba can finally play with Bruno Fernandes since in the starting lineup.
Can I just say that every single time I see them together, it's amazing. It is the two connections that we've always wanted to see ever since Bruno Fernandes was signed the past winter. And we got it to see it, and it's simply delivered as we won. Was it 3-0?
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0. Unbelievable.
I may be wrong, but if you count the summer transfer window and the winter transfer window, Bruno Fernandes is probably the best signing, for a team. I'm trying to think of other summer signing that went to a different team that it's doing so well like he is. Because, he literally changed the team. Since he's been at United, they haven't lost a single game. That tells you so much.
And we might lose tomorrow because I heard Fernandes and Pogba are injured.
It's against you playing against the bottom, second to bottom place in the table. So you never know.
I don't know, maybe, but that match was really good. You are right. Bruno Fernandes has been the best signing that United has done in over past, I want to say 3 to 4 years, because he's basically the midfield I've always been looking for. Now we just need someone on, I believe, the left wing. And someone on
so you need someone on the right.
The right, okay.
Rashford plays on the left.
Okay, so the right. So that's Sancho. Hopefully we sign him. And then fix up a little bit on the defense, and then we can finally challenge the title.
Looking at the lineup, I think this is the United's best lineup you can play with. De Gea on goal, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, and Luke Shaw in the back. Best defenders right there. In the midfield, Paul Pogba with Matic. Up top, the three midfielders, the two wingers, Rashford on the left, Gringo on the right, Bruno Fernandes as the number 10, and the number 9, Anthony Martial.
Yeah, and it's crazy how these past I forgot how many games we've been going. I think I'm just gonna say 5 for now. It feels so amazing how they're not playing with a striker in the first lineup, the beginning lineup, not when Igalo comes on. It feels weird, and people have been saying United needs a striker, but so far we're actually doing well without a number 9. We're playing that false 9
because exactly. I was gonna say that Martial is not really your typical striker. He's more like he's a new what's popular right now, the new Bobby for Firmino, the new Karim Benzema. They're not your typical number 9s. They leave the area to try and retrieve the ball. Now, when they do that, they leave the space open, for example, for Rashford or Greenwood to take advantage of the space and score some goals. So that's something new that the coaches are doing, playing the false 9, not really having that target man between the two defenders on the other team, which allows, like I said before, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Greenwood to take the space and finish the chances. So I didn't see the second half because I was watching the Barcelona Atletico Madrid game, which we'll talk about next. Amazing game.
Yeah.
I did see the first half. They played so well.
The first half was 2 goals.
That goal by Greenwood, amazing. This player, he's only, I believe, 18. He's only 18 years old.
He hit it with his right leg. The right foot. His right foot or left foot, I believe he hit it with. But, it was so beautiful.
Because he did, two scissors, and then he cut out, and then he shot it with the left.
Okay, so he's a left foot. And not much we see a lot of players playing with the left foot, but yo, when I saw that, I was like, damn. And Javi had the disrespect of calling my man Greenwood shit. Suck it,
I mean,
Javi.
he's only 18, so you have to give credit to Greenwood.
Yeah, no,
to
it's
coming
amazing.
up the ranks, taking Daniel James' position as the right winger,
Yeah, that
and
I'm
playing
surprised.
really well.
I'm surprised
No, I
about
never
that.
liked James. James is just like James is like Madrid's Lucas Vasquez. He's just quick and that's it.
He's quick. He dives a lot. Um,
He's so
I
flair.
I mean, like in the beginning of the season, we needed someone. He plays the right or left,
Who?
whichever. James. He plays on the left,
He
right?
plays on the right. On the
Yeah, he
right.
plays on the right. We just
Rashford.
need we just
It's on
need
the left.
someone on the right,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like
Sancho maybe.
he's only temporary because like in the beginning of the season, a lot of things we just needed to fix up defense, midfield, attack. We needed to fix that up. It took us time, and I'm gonna say this right now, but like United are not gonna challenge the title next
Not
season. But
yet.
the
No.
following season after that, we
Well, you never
will.
know. Depending who they sign this transfer window, I
Yeah,
do see
but
them
you got to look at it.
comfortably ending top four. Right now they're fighting to be top four.
Yeah.
But if let's say they do get Sancho and one more, solid center back, I think
Hmm.
United's set.
And it's going to be hard because Chelsea has already signed Werner and the guy from Ajax, and it's going to be tough because I know Spurs are looking to buy someone. Arsenal, most definitely, they need to fix up the defense. Man City, I don't know. I think Foden's replacing Silva. They might want to buy Koulibaly. I said to Wilbur that Koulibaly might be going to Liverpool. Liverpool look absolutely amazing. I don't see any new signings. Maybe one signing for them, but like absolutely don't see them signing anybody. Newcastle are going to be taking over, so look out for them. Wolves are doing absolutely amazing. Who else is Sheffield coming up? Like behind us.
Wolves.
No, I said Wolves. They're
No.
doing good. Jimenez, Adama Traore. It's just like next season it's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait to see who we get for the summer because I believe like we're coming back up. United's coming back up, but most definitely I'm telling you guys
Only
right
at the
now.
wheel.
Ole's at the wheel. What's his name?
Even though
Adrian.
Adrian
Is a
hates it.
United fan, but he doesn't care. Eden's a fake United fan. He's more of a Liverpool fan.
I think Eden is a basketball fan. I don't know if he watches soccer.
he doesn't know what he's talking about sometimes, but like
so that was Tuesday's game.
yeah.
Going out to Wednesday, Arsenal coming back from the ashes like a phoenix, rising up and defeating the last place on the table, Norwich City.
Norwich.
But it's a good game for nothing, for none.
It
Aubameyang
was
with 2 goals, Shaka, and the right back who he has literally been injured since January, Cedric Suarez. He came on in the 81st minute. Sorry, on the 8th minute, and then the 81st he scored his first goal with Arsenal.
yeah. That's
So
Arsenal doing good.
they needed that. They needed this type of win. David Luiz played the whole game.
Which is
Surprisingly,
going to be tough for them because now I don't
anything bad.
see. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow because Arsenal face Wolves. I don't know if I want Arsenal to win so Wolves can drop, or
That's
I
gonna be
want Wolves
such a
to beat
great
them.
game.
It is tomorrow's like Premier League matches are going to be insane. But I most definitely want Arsenal to beat them because I want Wolves to drop so like United can go up there.
Can come, easily take the 4th place, maybe maybe 3rd. Who knows? We'll go to the table later. But one team who's having a really bad season since the Corona restart happened, Leicester City. They haven't been able to win a single game.
Mm-hmm.
They play Watford, Brighton, they tied 1-1, 0-0. Then they played Chelsea for the FA Cup, they lost, and now this past Wednesday they were defeated by Everton, Carlo Ancelotti's team, 2-1. So before Corona they were doing really well. They were a solid 3rd place team, but now United they were 3 points from 3rd place.
3 points.
Back in February they were like 10 points, I believe, 10, 12 points behind Leicester. Now they're only 3 points behind them. So if they don't wake up, hey, maybe they'll be out of the Champions League next season.
It's crazy because like I would accept third, fourth, or fifth place because fifth place is going to be the Champions League. Honestly, I would want to.
But we don't know that yet.
I'm just gonna say right now that fifth is going to be a guaranteed Champions League spot.
So you're saying City will definitely get suspended?
Of course, they have to. They've been giving away for this for over 5 years. It's ridiculous now. Like,
let's see what happens. I don't know because of Corona. I don't know if maybe they'll change the decision and whatnot. What do you call them? So next game, see, this is the beauty of the Premier League, but at the same time, like Chelsea makes no sense. Like, how do you beat Man City the week before 2-1, and then you go to London to West Ham specifically, and you lose 3-2? Like,
I tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Sense. Kepa?
No, it is the chosen one. The chosen one. David Moyes defeating the rivals for United. He knows it, that United need to go to third or fourth place. And you know what he said? He said, I got you. I'll defeat Chelsea. And what he does, he defeats them not one, not two, but 3 times conceded. With that new jersey they have, the 3,
such
which
an
so
ugly jersey.
ugly.
Oh my god,
so ugly. I don't care.
They deserved all those memes because
they deserve it.
Like,
it's just
it's like a 3-year-old, 5-year-old designed the jerseys. Like, what the heck?
It's so weird. And
honestly, but yeah, they lost 3-2. They play really bad. To be fair, like Pulisic, he had a couple of chances that he could have put the ball away. Unfortunately, he couldn't score. Kepa, for the first goal, it was his fault. He came off. He tried to come out of the box to retreat to catch the ball in the air, but he crashed with one of his own teammates, and then he just fell on the ground like a little princess. I don't know. I don't know how some people
Chelsea
say that Kepa is a top 10
really
goalkeeper.
does
That makes
need.
no sense.
Chelsea really needs to fix up their defense and their goalie situation. They need to get rid of Kepa. I feel like they should bring in Onana from Ajax.
Oh, he's
phenomenal.
Good,
he's actually phenomenal.
But you see, like, as Roman Abramovich, as the Chelsea owner, do you really see him paying $60 million for a new goalkeeper again when he just spent 80 for Kepa? You know what I mean? Because if you sell Kepa now, no one's gonna pay 80, 70, 60 for Kepa. You're gonna get like 40 the most. So, like, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna keep him just because they already spent all the money on Werner and then the Ajax guy.
Just loan out Kepa. Just loan him out to some other club, man.
But you need to get a top
Chelsea.
goalie.
Chelsea is known for loaning out all their players. So what's the difference with Kepa? What's the difference?
It's a shame.
Well, Chelsea, you suck. I don't care.
Now going to yesterday's games, what a shocker! Sheffield United defeated my boys' team, Jose Mourinho's 2-1. I don't know if you saw the game. I don't know if you saw the goals, but like
I saw
the goals they scored on Tottenham, they were like as as a coach, as a football fan, like the way Tottenham defenders defended those goals, like it makes you want to like curse them all out. Like,
okay,
literally, they were all standing still every time they crossed the ball back to the number 9. They didn't, none of them had a specific mark. None of them knew who was on behind their shoulders. They just expected someone to do the job for them, and then boom, the guy comes in, taps the ball, goes in, 1-0, 2-0,
but let's
3-0.
talk about the elephant in the room, the handball. The handball.
That was harsh. That was really
harsh.
Now,
that call was so BS because legit, the ball was hit right here in the grass. That was not intentional. When you're falling down, you don't mean to like hit the ball. You're trying to break your fall.
If anything, it was a foul because they pushed him from behind. He fell down, and the defender kicked the ball. Hit his side on, or whatever you call that.
It was
the ball went to Kane. Kane finished it, but like he didn't try to like take advantage of his hand to assist his teammate and score a goal. So I think that was very harsh by VAR.
The Premier League needs to change up their VAR rules.
At this point, it's not the Premier is literally the world. Like La Liga is oh god, La Liga is like another joke with the referees right now. We'll go to La Liga later. But you saw what Jose Mourinho said at the end of the game on his press conference.
Yeah, I've heard, I saw it. It was, I mean, he has every right, man. He
Yeah,
does.
he's like, they were like, "What do you think about the game? What do you think about VAR?" He was like, "I'm sorry, but if I say something, I'm gonna get suspended. And then I want to get suspended." And then he was like, the reporter was like, "So do you agree with the referee's decision?" And Mourinho was like, "Which one? The one on the field or the one on top? Because the one on top, he's the one calling all the shots. The one in the middle, he's nobody."
Mhm.
Which is true. At the end of the day, the guy who's watching the game through the monitors, he's the one making all the decisions. Like, it makes no sense.
Which again, like, I want like the ref to actually see it himself, which is the huge difference between La Liga and the Premier League. The La Liga ref, they actually see it, while the
Not,
Premier League,
not always though. I can,
but like most of the
yeah.
time it is, which is stupid for the Premier League because like they just let the other guys do it for them. No, the ref's supposed to see it himself so he can determine it, not someone else. That's one thing that the Premier League needs to change about VAR, how they're implementing. By the end of the season, they have to change up the rules on VAR because it's so ridiculous, these rules right now.
Let's see what happens. So yeah, yesterday Sheffield beat Tottenham. Now Tottenham is behind Arsenal on the table, which is like crazy. And then the game for me, the game post Corona so far, the best game I've seen since soccer came back to life after Corona. Man City versus Liverpool. What a game! Like, what a display of teams. When City was trying to play out from the back, and they were successful at doing so. Like, as a coach, you see that it's like, wow, how the number 6 drops in, so they can create a triangle with the 2 center backs. If that's not an option, play the ball back to the keeper. The keeper sends a long ball to one of the right or left backs. Play a through ball to break the lines, and then now try to combine with the number 8, number 10, and it was amazing. And then, like, you see the other side, the defensive side, you see how Liverpool was pressing, and there were a couple of times that they actually pressed so well that they won a couple of balls, and they could have put the ball away, but Ederson was ready. Ederson played a good game yesterday. But overall, a great game. But 4-0, it's like
See,
Liverpool players.
if I say anything to Liverpool fans, I'll get in trouble.
Liverpool celebrate a little too hard.
So, I mean, they deserved it, man. That's what you get for winning the league. So I'm just saying. I'm just preaching. I'm sorry.
Like, you talk about this game to all the Liverpool fans. All of them have told me the same thing. What does it matter? We won the league.
Exactly.
What does it matter? What does it matter? Which,
your goal, right? Your goal
fair,
right now is to beat Pep's record. To not finish.
To be fair, they're right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They won the league, but like, you are not going to lie to me saying that you didn't care that you lost 4-0 against Man City. Like, I don't believe it for any Liverpool fan. And I'm sure Klopp and all the players that were like ashamed of themselves, to lose 4-0 against City.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you celebrate too hard, when you party too hard.
Yeah. Before we conclude the Premier League, the FA Cup is back next weekend. Man United
July
versus
18th.
Chelsea. Oh yeah, not next week. So the week after that.
Man United. Yep.
Man United versus Chelsea. Let's see if we can beat them a fourth time. It's Man City versus Arsenal. Arsenal, I'm hoping you guys win, but if you can,
with this City team right now, Kevin De Bruyne's on fire.
Yeah, De Bruyne is legit one of the best players of the Premier League. He should win Player of the Year. Most definitely, he has to win because I don't see anybody else winning that. And
what do you call it? But before we go to La Liga, so now there is a nice big battle for top 4, / top 5. Let's see what happens with Man City. So right now you have in third place Leicester City with 55 points. Fourth place Chelsea, 54 points. United, fifth place, 52 points. Wolves, sixth place, 52 points. And then I don't want to count the rest teams because I feel like they won't have a chance. So right now it's literally Leicester City, Chelsea, United, and Wolves fighting for 2 spots for the top 4, spots that take you to the Champions League next season. There are 6 games left. But looking at the schedule, Leicester City has to play against Arsenal, Tottenham, and United. So those are 3 tough rivals. Chelsea, the tough matches. Wolves. That's the only tough team that I have to play against.
Don't they face Liverpool?
You see, they're supposed to. Oh, you see what happened? They were supposed to play on July 18th.
But they're postponed because of the
FA Cup.
So
now
that's
the game is
postponed.
they have to play Liverpool. But playing this Liverpool, a team that really won the league, a team that literally the season is over because they're not in the FA Cup, they're not in the Champions League. So for Liverpool, they're just playing games just to finish, their contract basically.
Yeah,
so
but
I feel like Chelsea should take advantage of that, and
that's what I was gonna say.
They should have they will have more of a desire, hunger to win the game and go over Liverpool. By looking at the schedule, of all the top 6, the bottom 4 teams trying to fight for the Champions League, Chelsea has the easiest schedule out of all of them.
No,
and
United has it. United has it because the only tough one is Crystal and Leicester. That's it.
I didn't say United. Never mind. I'll take it back. United.
Yeah.
Wow, they're playing against everyone in the bottom table, except for the last game when they play Leicester City.
Yeah. So the Leicester City match has to be
United.
Has to be crucial. For
United's
Crystal
definitely
Palace,
making top 4.
We'll see. We gotta stay fit. But Crystal Palace, I feel like that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, they can be.
That can be my.
They're your typical annoying team that can easily beat you out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's my only worries because I'm just praying. Because I'm just saying this right now. If United make it top 4, I'm gonna put drinks on top of the drinks that I had before.
What do you mean? Put?
So
the drinks that you owe.
Yeah, I forgot from what I owe drinks to my football friends. I forgot, but if United make top 4, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be really happy. I'm gonna be really happy. Arsenal
really happy too.
Arsenal have a tough matches. They have to face Liverpool. They have to face Wolves. I think there's Man City again for FA Cup. And who else they're facing for Arsenal?
Arsenal for the remaining of the league?
Yeah.
Arsenal, they play Wolves next game. Wolves is next game.
Spurs.
After this, Leicester City. Look at these games. Poor Arsenal. Wolves, Leicester City, Tottenham, Liverpool, and then they play Man City for the FA Cup.
Oh.
And then Aston Villa and Watford. But Arsenal has 1, 2, 3, 4. The next 5 games are against top 6 rivals. The next 5 games.
So literally. the game that has to be determined is the Spurs game for Arsenal.
Determined for what? To go to
top
Europa
6.
League?
Yeah, top 6.
I don't know. It's gonna be tough for them.
I'm just saying right now, Final 4. Liverpool, Man City, United, and Chelsea. That's my top 4.
Me too.
That's
I
my
agree
top
with
4.
you on that.
Top 4 right there. It's going to be
I agree.
amazing. Now, tomorrow's match is going to be brilliant. But moving on from Premier League, let's talk about La Liga action.
Man, Real Madrid, literally, Real Madrid. They gave me such an anxiety attack yesterday watching that game, especially Mendy. Oh, God, I don't know. I give credit to Zinedine Zidane for believing on his players and not taking him off.
Not just his players, it's French players.
His French players, that's true. But did you watch the game? You saw the game? You saw the game,
of course.
Right?
Yeah, I saw the game. Of course,
but do you see those 3 plays literally back to back where he lost the ball and he literally just gave it to the other team and then they almost score?
Yeah, I don't understand what he was trying to do.
What are you doing?
It was both him and Modric who had
both of them
worst games.
Yeah, Modric he looked out of sync. slow. Like Modric, I think the age is catching up on him.
I mean,
Um,
yeah.
but what do you call it? So Madrid, since we came back to La Liga, since La Liga restarted, since post Corona, they played 6 games. They won all 6 games. They have 2 goals in favor and two goals against. So like in 6 games, they only received 2 goals, which is like amazing. Right now, Thibaut Courtois, it's the best goalkeeper in Europe with the most clean sheets. I believe it's 16, the number. So that's amazing. Now, there are 5 games left in La Liga. This game on Sunday coming up, it's a tough game.
Oh my God.
Playing against Atletico Bilbao, it's always tough. Like, always. So I feel like if Madrid is able to win this game, La Liga is ours. Because then the next toughest opponent, it's Villarreal, but that's more like towards the end. By then, like we can literally be champions. So I feel like Sunday's game, 8 a.m.
Crucial.
So don't
Yeah,
don't stay up too late for July. Make sure you wake up early to watch the game, 8 a.m.
Yeah, no, I had to wake up early because when I saw that it was 8 o'clock, I was like,
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be hungover, fuck. But whatever. We have to wake up. A la Madrid, we have to support. But yeah, that game is gonna be really, really hard. Especially by the way Madrid has been playing lately. Like, I can't sit here and tell you Madrid is the best team in La Liga. Madrid is the best team at getting results. But if we talk about soccer, football-wise, they are not playing the best soccer right now. Defensively, we're pretty strong. We're really, we're doing well. But offensively, like, there's some connections. You see those moments, but like we have a hard time finish. Like there's a reason why Sergio Ramos, our center back, our 34-year-old center back, is our second top scorer of the team. Like if your 34-year-old center back is your second, player with the most goals in the team, it says something.
Yeah, it's to be honest, when I saw Vinicius and Rodrigo come on, I thought I was gonna see amazing, like exciting attack. That was boring.
But that was against Espanyol.
Yeah, that was boring to me. It was boring. I feel
because
I don't know. I just feel like no one's connecting at the moment, and I understand the pandemic. I understand, like, again, we're adjusting, but you guys have to like quicken up because most of our players are getting old, and these young players have to step it up. Mendy has to, Militao.
I think Militao did okay.
I'm a little afraid of Militao. That one Champions League game that was like a little shaky. I think it was against PSG.
Yeah. It was against PSG.
I was a little shaky for him. That's because after like we win this La Liga, because I know how we will. For next season, most definitely keep Odegaard.
Odegaard's coming back. I feel like he's gonna make that connection happen between the midfield and the attackers.
Most definitely. He has to come back. Dude, I don't know what you see in Isco, but his time is up, man. His time is up. I don't care. His time is up. If you saw him yesterday, and if you tell me he played an amazing game, you are so lying to yourself.
He didn't play amazing.
Okay, good.
He tried, but like, you see, like, for me, James, it's better than Isco. For you, James is shit too.
Yeah, they're both shit.
But for me, James, it's a more complete player than Isco. Because Isco, he can receive the ball, play left, play right, great touch. But James can do that, and James can also finish the chances. He has a great left foot like Asensio. When Asensio came on yesterday, you can see the difference. Like you can see the touch, how he was trying to penetrate, how he was trying to link up with Rodrigo Benzema. I feel like it's time. I feel like after the injury, I feel like Asensio is ready to start a game. I feel like watch on Sunday. I bet you $20. Asensio is gonna start.
You bet
Sunday,
$20.
Sunday. Maybe not. But watch. Asensio is going to start on Sunday.
When I get that unemployment check, I'll pay the $20. Because I officially am getting
You still didn't get it?
Well, now I'm officially getting it.
Why are you waiting? You waited too long.
No, that was the Trump check. This is, the other thing. But, like, this game is going to be crucial. Now, let's talk about what our main topic of this video is as what the F is happening to Barcelona.
Crisis.
Let's talk about that match between Barca and Atletico Madrid.
What a game. What a great game to watch. Tactically, Atletico Madrid, typical Cholo Simeone. Let's drop the lines, 4-4-2, nice and solid, nice and compact. Win the ball, boom, attack, attack, attack. The way they were attacking Barcelona, like it was great to see how Carrasco, he played such a great game, aka Maluma, because his hair color. He played such a great game. When I first saw that goal of Messi, the Diego Costa own goal, I was like, here we go, Barca's gonna win this game. But what do you call it? Atletico Madrid came on like right away, and they kept going, and then our best friend VAR came to the play. Diego Costa took a penalty kick. Ter Stegen saved it, but then the referee was like, whoa, hold up. Ter Stegen, look, you stepped over the line. We have to take the penalty kick. Diego Costa was like, I am not taking it. Saul, go ahead, you take it. Saul, great finish, bottom left corner.
Yeah,
to make the game 1-1. Then again, what happened? Another penalty kick. This time for Barcelona. Lionel Messi took it. His 700 goal
700
player since he started in Barcelona. Well, overall, Argentina for Barcelona, 700 goals. He made it 2-1, and then another penalty kick thanks to VAR against Saul Niguez. Sorry, he tied up the score 2-2. But after that, like Atletico Madrid had a couple of chances to make it 3-2. Like you could say that Atletico wanted the game more, and it's the 85th minute. You're like, all right, Griezmann, anytime, nothing. 86th minute, anytime, nothing.
No.
90th minute, Setien, the Barcelona coach, decides to put in his most expensive forward, the player that scored 20-something goals last season. You're gonna tell me you're about to lose La Liga and you're not gonna put not your best player. He's not doing well this season, but you still gotta put him on. You never know what he might create, and you can't give him 3 minutes to save your ass, to save the game. Like I was watching the game with Javi, and I was like, what's going on? Like, I get it, Griezmann's not playing great this season, but like he's a forward. He's a World Cup champion.
This is a problem with Barcelona. They don't know what to do with these players because you're playing him as a attacking
as a winger.
As a winger,
but he's not a winger.
Yeah, he's not.
He feels comfortable in the World Cup with France. Where did he play? Right behind Giroud. With Atletico Madrid, what did he play? Right behind Diego Costa. He's like a Benzema, like a number 10, like a Odegaard. He likes to be behind the attacker, get the ball, turn, and combine and score some goals. Yeah. But if you have him all by himself in a corner, he has to receive the ball, take on the defender, and then try to like pass. Like that's not his style of play. I was talking to somebody about this. Like, if you watch Madrid this season, you saw 3-5-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, 4-4-2. So many different systems. You watch Barcelona, 4-2-3, 4-2-3, maybe 4-4-2. But like, if you don't have the players to play a 4-2-3, if you don't have Iniesta, Xavi anymore to play a 4-2-3, you need to adapt to the players you have now and switch it up. 4-2-3-1, play a 4-2-3-1. Busquets and Rakitic, and then Griezmann, Messi on the right, Fati in the left, Suarez up top. Like, I just don't understand it. Like,
and what's caught me off guard, but like we saw that with Simeone's reaction when Griezmann.
I was dying.
That was
dying.
It shows you like I don't. He should have never left, and now he's going to be leaving this summer.
He's the next Dembele, aka the next Coutinho.
Yeah, he's definitely leaving. Coutinho, Griezmann, Dembele, they're not making it.
Barcelona spent $300 million on 3 players that they're not even using.
Whoa. They spend it. They try to replace Neymar so much, and
these 3 players.
And nah,
They basically sold Neymar for $250, but they spent $300 million trying to replace him. And so far, you know who replaced Neymar? 17-year-old from the Masia, Fati. Oh, another player who's like doing really good at Barcelona, Ricky Puig, phenomenal player. Like the way he plays. I thought he was like 18, 19, but then I saw that he's about to turn 21. He's just really tiny. He's
Yeah,
just really tiny, but he's gonna be
it's
a phenomenal player.
and like I and now I want to bring up this question of like there's a huge crisis at that club right now. I don't. It's both the board, the players.
I blame it on the board.
If you see the list of their players, most of their players are over 30. Now that says something a lot, don't you think, Coach? That says something a
Yeah,
lot.
you have Piqué, Suarez, Messi, and Busquets. All four of them are 33, 34. Then you have Jordi Alba, 31, Vidal, 33, Rakitic, 32. So, like, in 2 seasons, maybe next season, you will lose literally half of your starting lineup. Not even half your squad, half of your starting lineup. And you don't see a change, in the horizon. You don't see players about to getting groomed so they can replace those players. Because what happens? You have this 23-year-old Brazilian Arthur, the next Xavi supposedly. What happened? Boom.
You
Let's
sold them.
let's sign him to Juventus and let's get another 30-year-old Pjanic. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but you don't need
See,
another 30-year-old in
they're
your
they're
old
legit
squad.
trying to. They're trying to like get
They're trying to make themselves a meme. I don't know.
that, and also they're just trying to prepare themselves for the Champions League because they know it's all knockouts, and that's when Barca strive
You see,
knockouts.
I wouldn't be surprised if they win the Champions League. To be honest, like I
Yeah,
wouldn't, if they win it, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, no, because again, like you said, it's gonna be a one game, type of tournament, one knockout and you go home, and Barca usually does really well in this type of
yeah,
games. And by first, they have to be Napoli, Gattuso's Napoli. They're playing well right now,
yeah. They're playing well
so
so far.
who knows? But going back to the crisis in Barcelona, it all started with Neymar, literally.
Mm-hmm.
They sold Neymar. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring in Dembele and Coutinho. One, it's always injured. The other one didn't work out. That's fine. Let's buy Griezmann.
It's not just
Didn't work
working
out.
out. It's just like the coach. Barca needs like a new coach that adapts. They've been playing with the wrong position. With Coutinho's like more of a attacking mid. They have him
Same,
like
same, same as Griezmann, but they kept placing him on the left wing, and
yeah.
him and Griezmann didn't feel comfortable. So like, so now supposedly there are two main candidates to come to Barcelona: Coman, the old Barcelona defender, and Xavi. So
I
out of the two,
I'm gonna say Xavi
Coman
now.
has more experience, but isn't I think Coman he's the
Coma
manager of
Coma
Netherlands
says
right now.
he said he's not gonna go to Barcelona until the next year Euros are
Euros, yeah,
done.
because he's the manager of Netherlands, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not gonna leave Netherlands
yeah.
in the middle of
So
it's gonna be Xavi. I say Xavi,
so yeah, the
but
only option is Xavi.
I
Xavi
do
has to like
see
do something about that.
Xavi coming in, strong and trying, and I will see him try to make changes happen. Now, with Barca, with Messi, like who runs the team? Messi. Who's in charge of everything? Messi. So I feel like for Barca's um, future, for Barca's better future, I feel like it's time for Messi to leave. And the reason I'm saying that because yesterday I saw some reports saying that Messi denied the new contract extension and he wants to leave for free at the end of next season, 2021. Where will he go? Who knows? Next season, he's going to be 34. Next
Go
year,
back
yeah.
to
Next year, he's going to be 34. He said at the beginning of his career, he wants to go back to Newell's Old Boys, his old team in Argentina. But I don't see him, going with his family to Argentina, because I don't want to talk crap about Argentina, but it's not doing so well right now as a country itself.
yeah.
So I don't
I
know. It's a big chaos right now, Barcelona,
so where do you
and
see like Coutinho and Griezmann going?
they're definitely gonna start Coutinho. Or I don't know. Again, Xavi's gonna come back. Xavi might be like, "Hey, Coutinho, I'm gonna play in this position. You wanna?" Yes, go ahead. I do see Xavi doing that. I do see Xavi being a more of a coach that will adapt to the players and not so much to Barcelona's system. Because right now you don't have the players to play that system. You don't have the players of Iniesta, Xavi, Dani Alves to play that 4-3-3. You don't. You have some of them, but now they're too old to play that kind of style. Um, I was gonna go and I had a second thought. So now Barca, the Saturday, yeah, no, sorry, Sunday, they have a tough game. They play
4 o'clock.
Villarreal, and so far, just like Madrid, Villarreal has won every single game post coronavirus. Actually, they tied one game against Sevilla, but besides that, they beat Celta, Mallorca, Granada. They tied with Sevilla, they beat Valencia, and they beat Real Betis. So it won't be an easy game.
Won't be an easy game, and I'm just gonna
Villarreal,
say another
Barcelona.
tie.
Hey, maybe another loss. Who knows? They're playing
That
away. Barcelona's last time that Barcelona won an away game. Let me tell you right now. Well, it was against Mallorca, but against a tough rival, you can't even see it. Because against Atletico Bilbao, they lost. Against Valencia, they lost. Against Real Sociedad, they lost. Against Real Madrid, they lost away. The last tough team they beat away was Atletico Madrid 1-0 back in December.
mm-hmm.
So I do see Villarreal, putting some pressure. If you go back all the way to September, Barca barely beat Villarreal 2-1. I remember the game.
Yeah,
Barca was supposed to win.
it's
But yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be
It's-
interesting. There are 5 games left in La Liga.
and then from there, our favorite tournament, the Champions League, comes back August 7, 6, something like that.
7-8, 6.
Yeah, something like that.
But you know what I heard? Madrid most likely will play the comeback match against City in Portugal, not in England, because of Corona. If you go to England, you have to be in quarantine for 14 days. So because La Liga schedule it's so tight with the Champions League, Madrid won't have time to be in England for 14 days to self quarantine before being able to play against City.
Okay.
So they might have to play in Portugal. So
Okay, that makes
that's
sense.
that takes the home advantage for City. So maybe that'll be good for Madrid. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, let's see, hopefully. Now, to end this beautiful episode of Minuto Xtra, we're going to be talking about transfers, my favorite topic of all. And I'm just going to bring up the first transfer that we have in our football chat. Wilbur posted up something about Thiago. The defender from Bayern Munich.
No, he's a midfielder.
I'm thinking about the other Thiago. I can't believe. He going to what's his face? Liverpool. Good or bad?
He's been injured. Like if
and I believe he's 29 too.
Yeah, if he wasn't as injured as he is so much, I would say a great signing. Add more depth into the Liverpool squad. But I don't know. I just don't see it.
What I told Wilbur, I told Wilbur is they need to get that Koulibaly to replace him for
Joe Gomez
or Lovren. To be honest,
yeah. Well, Lovren doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, because most definitely he's leaving Napoli, and I feel like he might be leave for at least 80 mil, not 100, 80 mil, yeah. 80 mil, and I could see him going to either Liverpool or Man City, and I think Liverpool fits a better system for him instead of Man City. But what's your thoughts?
Koulibaly, definitely more of a Liverpool style of player. More aggressive. That's what Liverpool needs right now. City, you need a center back that knows how to control the ball with his feet. Koulibaly is okay with his feet, but not so good as Laporte, Ramos, Varane, Van Dijk. So yeah. I feel like he will fit better in Liverpool than City.
Yeah, and for the confirmed topics, I'm just gonna throw this off right now. It's been confirmed Hakimi has gone to Inter Milan. 40 mil.
I am not mad that they sold him, I'm more shocked that they sold him for only 40 million. Like right now, he's one of the top 8, top 6, best right backs in the world, and he's only 21. Like, how do you sell that type of player for only 40 million?
And then we're gonna buy him back for
We
100 mil.
we freaking bought Danilo for 30 million. We bought Yarramende for 40 million. You're gonna tell me he's the same price as those players? Like, come on now.
Watch,
So,
we're gonna
like,
buy him back for like 100 mil.
exactly.
This is stupid.
That's what we do. Well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
feel
think
like
it's a great signing for Inter, especially for Conte, because
Conte, yeah, it
Conte
fits
likes to play with his his
it fits
3-5-2.
him. Yeah, it
And
fits
he's
his
a
profile.
great running right wide back, and I think he'll do well at Inter.
Yeah, he's gonna do well. Most definitely do well for my Inter. Another one confirmed. We already knew this. Werner to Chelsea. Werner is gonna put that depth in the attacking position. Yeah, most definitely gonna replace Abraham. Abraham is gonna be out of there. Trust me. And the one that I saw this coming since last year, Leroy Sané going to Bayern. Bayern is another contender that might win Champions League.
They do have a good team right now.
They have a phenomenal team right now, and I feel like you're saying go.
But like, he had an ACL injury. Because some people are saying, "Oh my God, they only pay 50 million for Sané." I'm like, yeah, but you gotta remember, he's on his last year of the contract. When a player is usually on his last year of contract, they become a cheaper option because the team that wants to buy him knows that they can get him the next year for free. So the team that owns him is like, I'd rather sell him for something than nothing. So that's one reason. The other reason, he had an ACL injury. He was out literally for 1 year. So let's see how he comes back from that. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't affect him too much, and hopefully he's able to be the same Sané that we saw in City. But yeah, if he's able to adapt to his new injury, because ACL is tough. If he's able to adapt to that and combine with Lewandowski, Coman, Navri, they can definitely create some great chaos against other teams.
Yeah, and I can see them winning another
Champions League. They don't need Sané to win the German league.
Yeah, I mean, but like the Champions League, it's. I think, like I said a few episodes ago, if you check it out on Spotify and iTunes, PSG might win it this year. I'm sorry, but they legit might win it this year.
You see, I thought about it before, but because they will be the only team that makes it to the Champions League without playing official games. Remember, League One out of the top leagues was the only one that decided not to keep going. So you have the Man City, Madrid, Barca, Napoli, Bayern, Chelsea, that they're gonna go into the Champions League with 2 months of playing competitive soccer. PSG is gonna go in. They're gonna play the first competitive game since March. It's like a 5 months vacation.
No, but before the Champions League, they're facing their FA Cup version.
The cup.
Yeah,
but
so
only that's like 2 games. It's not the same as playing against teams that they've been playing for 3 months.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying they might win it.
They have the players to do.
They have the players. They might win it.
It's not the same to scrimmage against your teammates than to play against different teams every week.
Yeah, because
I feel like that may have an effect, and it may hurt their chances to win the Champions League. But who knows?
Now our favorite rumor, because it involves Madrid, is Mbappe.
Oh, I don't know, man, because of Corona and everything.
But it's inevitable. Next year, Mbappe will be ours.
Next year, for sure.
Most definitely. It's written in his contract in destiny. He's destined for Real Madrid. Because once we have him, it's over. We're winning number 2 more Champions League, 3 more La Ligas.
I think he'll be the perfect replacement for Benzema. Because Benzema, if you think he's already 32, maybe next season it'll be his last season. Well, playing at a top level. So
yeah, he
a French for a French. A French for a French.
And if Zidane stays for another 3 years,
a life for a life.
Yeah. Well, that's all for today. What we have from Minuto Extra. New episodes every week. We have like
Sorry, that's my fault that we didn't have a set schedule.
yeah, we don't have set schedule yet. Yeah, we'll work on it. But like this week we have beautiful matches. Tomorrow for Premier League, Sunday for La Liga, and then the next other days because we're getting football every single day. So it's hard to catch up this.
I love it.
I love it too. It's hard to catch up, but we'll give you a set date. We're actually returning to YouTube now. So this is going to be the first episode back on YouTube. So now we're back on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Google Play, everything. Minuto Extra.
Special you can see us, you can hear us, whatever your preference is.
Yeah. And if you want to see this badge next week, you'll definitely see it. Hala Madrid every time. But yes,
always.
All 3 platforms, you get to see us. Special guests, we're working on them. Javi was there last week. If you want to check that out, click in the description box below, aka search us up. Instagram, Minuto Extra, MINUTOXTRA. My friend Daniel runs it. If you want to contact us for a little special guest on Zoom, feel free. I'm still waiting for Wilbur and Oscar to join us, but we've been planning.
I think now that we're back in YouTube, they'll join us.
They better because, like, I'm just saying, we got some cute views. Just saying, but Coach, it's a good week playing football. Next week is gonna be amazing, right?
It's gonna be another week of total football. I love it.
I love it too, man.
I mean, we were supposed to be enjoying the Copa America and Euros right now,
but
still, this is pretty good.
Still good. Still good. Well, this is Mr. Lovo,
Coach Daniel,
and we're signing off till next week. Take care, guys.
Adios.